Hello, I am Selene Casarial, and today with us we have Sergio Alejandro Rivera, an 18 years old young man. Currently, he has only dedicated himself to study in order to get into college. At his young age, he has managed to face great changes through his life, and no matter how complicated it may have been to face this change, he never gave up. Welcome, Sergio.
Welcome, Selene.
Um, Tell me, how are you feeling?
um, I am very nice. And you? How you feeling?
I feel quite well. I am delighted to have you here with us. Tell me, what are you doing now?
Well, in the meantime, I have been working a little bit at home, but at the same time, I'm trying to improve myself every day.
Oh, that is really extraordinary. But tell me, has this pandemic situation been complicated for you?
Oh, yes, it has been complicated for me, of course, and sincerely believe that not only for me, but for many people around the world, because we have never experienced such stress of being locked up for many months and from to prevent this disease. And yes, it has affected me a little in the sense that I have not gone to visit my partner, but at the same time is it's good because we take care of ourselves and prevent it, but I'm seeing hearing.
I
I
think
miss seeing and hearing.
I think that in the situation has been complicated. I have realized that you have know how to cope with it, and of course, always think in both your health and that of the people you live and appreciate. I must admit that you are an admirable person. Um,
Oh, and you, thank you, thank you,
you,
Selena.
you
I
have
love you,
gone
I love
you have gone through different complicated situations throughout your life. Would you like to tell me a little bit about those situations?
you. Sure. When the process is that the weird, difficult episode in my life at this time, but I always try to cope with things in a positive way, so that I call him some emotional well-being when when I was living through those things.
Could you give me an example of one or two situations you have lived through?
Well, at the point in my life, I had a complicated situation, and this was in high school because I did not have the same academic commitment as some other students. Therefore, I had to take six extraordinary exams in order to pass to the third year of high school, because otherwise I would have to leave school or repeat a year, and that was a difficult moment because it was a lot of money for the exams, and also because I was going to repeat the year. Or I will definitely have to leave school, but nevertheless, I put a lot of effort into studying and I took it. That was definitely a moment that I overcome it, but it's a very difficult thing to achieve.
It was really a very difficult moment to achieve. If I were you, I am sure I would not have been able to face those exams,
Yes,
but you did it, and that is something admirable.
thank you.
Do you consider that there was some who influenced you when it came to making decisions?
Yes, of course, and it is a person who in particular is very special and important for my life. And of course, and the spirit of a person, I have made different choices and have made it my life better.
Could you tell me the name of that person? And why do you think she has influenced your life in the positive way?
All right, her name is Sscrsr. She is the one who has helped me a lot to be able to fulfill my dreams and my goals. In fact, she's my motivation and reason for being every day. And I thank you very much for that, my love.
Okay. Do you feel satisfied with everything you have achieved so far?
Yes, I feel that I have achieved almost my personal goals and also with my partner. I have fulfilled many of my dreams and goals so far, and I hope it will always be like that.
Okay. Could you give me an example of some of the goals you have achieved so far?
Yes, one of the goals I have achieved personally is to have more confidence in myself about who I really am. And one of the goals I have achieved with my partner is to have a long and stable relationship with a lot of affection, love, and confidence to be we who we really are.
It is really amazing that despite everything you have been through, you have a person in your life who
Yes.
motivates you to continue and who
Oh,
is willing to move
thank you,
forward with
thank you.
you. But even though you know you have that person, tell me, what moment do you consider to have been the most difficult that you have lived through, and how did you deal with that moment?
That moment that I consider it very difficult was when my partner got sick because of a virus. But what I did was to think that everything would be fine. We encouraged each other to be able to face that moment together. And honestly, that was very special because we trust it together and we never stopped supporting each other.
I understand well how beautiful that both you and your partner support and each other in the most difficult moments that have come your way. Um,
Oh, thank you.
Very grateful that you accepted my invitations to have these conversations and, of course, to be able to tell us a little bit about your life and to be able
Quality.
and to be able to show people why are are you a person I admire so much. Thank you. It was a pleasure to have the honor
You're
of
welcome.
interview you.
It's nice to meet. Nice to meet.
It's Sergio. Thank you.
Thanks, Selene. My love.